What better way to start the new year off than to share with you what I'm predicting is going to happen in marketing in 2026.
What if your content could work as hard as you do without you creating more? Welcome to Create Like a Human. I'm your host, Isabel Chen, content strategist and founder of Fairfox Digital. And this is the podcast for established, high-achieving founders who are ready for storytelling-centered marketing strategies that don't die within a week.
2026 is going to be the time where it's not about learning more platforms. It's about playing smart with the ones you're already on. And the way I see it, we're officially past the AI is coming for you era. It's here. People are using it. Your VA is using it. Your competitors are using it. And you'll be an idiot not to use it to support you in building content systems, but in a way that doesn't sound robotic. So these are 4 marketing shifts that I'm willing to bet my money on that we're going to see in 2026. Number 1, it's going to be the year of the personal brand over everything. With AI so rampant now and people being able to sniff generic content from a mile away, your thinking and your brain is going to be what people pay you for. Look, anyone can write a caption now. Anyone can create a video, but to do it strategically, that requires skill and experience. People want more than just information. 2025 has proven that. We saw listicles, infographics, things that AI can generate in seconds, getting little to no engagement, while personal storytelling took the lead. And this means that whenever people see a face behind a brand, whether it's yourself as the founder or someone representing an organization, they can then associate that face with that brand. And they then feel that they have a personal relationship with that brand. This is known as the parasocial effect. And it's when people feel like they know you, so they trust you, and they'll be more likely to buy from you. The second thing I'm seeing as a content strategist and video repurposing expert is there's going to be smarter repurposing. What I mean by this is that copy-pasting the same exact pieces of content across multiple platforms isn't going to work anymore. What is going to work well instead is tailoring that content for the platforms that you're on. So repurposing isn't something that's new. If you are an established founder, which I know you are because you're watching this video, you are probably doing some form of it already. But strategic repurposing is now going to be a non-negotiable going into 2026. And if you wonder how can you do this strategically, it's exactly what I do for my client. With my knowledge in video production and repurposing, I helped clients just like Jackie Norton repurpose their content, taking it from one podcast episode or one video or one email into multiple content assets that help them expand their reach across social media and direct people back into their office online. Basically, strategic repurposing means the content is tailored for different consumption habits because some people like to read, some people like to listen. So when you turn one podcast episode into a blog, an Instagram carousel post, a talking video, and several more pieces that I won't care to mention here, you can reach and you can appeal to those different content consumption habits. And when you pair your repurposed content with what I'm going to cover in point number 3, you will be unstoppable. The last thing I will add right here is that repurposed content that is strategic is also always tied to a business goal, whether it's building brand awareness, building trust, building community, or for selling something. So number 3, strong branding. And this isn't just a logo and visuals. This is what I've done for my clients. Since everyone's writing is now really generic, what is going to help to stand out online is this thing I call vocal identity. What it is the specific way you talk, and we translate that into your writing for your captions, for your blogs, for every piece of content that is a written piece of content. This is how we make every piece of written content sound like it came from you. It is basically a point of view that your people will rally around, building into that personal brand once again. It's a recognizable way of speaking, which we then translate into your writing For example, one of my clients has a particular phrase that she likes to use, which is "who's driving your bus?" And when we use that in her content, people remember that and they quote it back to her. So that's like a memorable tagline or a catchphrase that your audience will eventually get into their heads and they repeat back to you. That's when you know that the words you are using, or rather your messaging, is resonating with the people you're trying to reach. Having this strong vocal identity paired with a visual identity, that is your logo, your fonts, your colors, what designers will do for you, means that every piece of content is still going to sound like you, even when you outsource it to your team or AI. And my last marketing prediction for 2026 is it's going to be less focused on social media only strategies. I am willing to bet that more people are going to adopt a multi-channel approach. And that doesn't mean that they're going to be on all channels. What I've got for most of my clients who are established founders is we usually have one channel for discovery and one channel for nurturing. Let's break down what this looks like. So, discovery channels allow you to reach new people. These can be channels like YouTube, Pinterest, anything that's search-based. Because when people search for something online, you know that they are pretty warm. They are looking for what your offer solves. So they're looking to solve a particular pain point that they have. And if you're curious about how to figure out what pain points your clients have, I have a free AI content assistant that you can use where it'll help you create a list of pain points, desires, and transformations that your ideal client might have that you can use in any launch or marketing campaign to make sure that you're targeting the right people. The link will be in the show notes below. So that covers discovery. So discovery platforms are mainly search-based because it attracts the kind of warm leads that are already looking for your offer. The next thing that your clients need to actually find out is whether you are the right kind of person that will help them solve this pain point. And this is where a nurture platform comes in. This could be anything like social media where you're posting video shorts of yourself, your emails where you are going more in depth into the transformations your clients are looking for, or long-form podcasts or YouTube, once again to create that parasocial effect that makes people feel like they know you, they like you, they trust you. And finally, sales usually takes place when you've nurtured people enough and when they realize that you are effectively the right person to help them with their particular problems. So it's usually done through trust that's built over time or by shifting existing beliefs that they already have, that then position your business, your services, your brand as the only one that they should approach. So let's recap on the 4 main marketing predictions that I have for 2026. Personal branding is going to be king in 2026. Number 2, smart strategic repurposing is going to take place over copy and pasting content across different platforms. Number 3, having a strong visual identity is not enough. When you want to be really memorable and stand out as a category of one, a strong vocal identity is an essential part of your brand. And finally, we are going to see the birth or more focus on complete marketing ecosystems. Rather than focusing only on social media, people are going to realize that they need to integrate different parts of their marketing together because social media is only one part of the puzzle and you always need a way for new people to discover you, the new people to be warmed up, to like you, to know you, to trust you, and eventually to buy from you. All of these 4 predictions point to the same thing. People want less noise. They want more intentional messaging that is tailored to them, and they're also looking to build systems that allow their content to work harder than they do. So tell me, what is one of these predictions that you're going to take going into 2026? I'd love to know, and I'll also be breaking down some of them in the next couple of episodes.
Thanks for tuning in to Create Like a Human. If this episode sparked new ideas, I'd love for you to hit follow and leave a quick review. It'll only take 2 minutes and means more people like you can find the show. Until next time, keep creating like a human.